Egle, it's great meeting you. Thank you so much for stepping here into our pop-up studio at Baltic Fintech Days.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
All right, Egle, for those who have not had the pleasure of meeting you, tell us who you are and what you do.
So I'm Egle, and I'm a co-CEO at Softloans, a fintech company based in the Baltics that creates embedded financing solutions that changes the way small and medium-sized businesses can access the capital that they need to grow themselves and our economies.
Okay.
And we do so by enabling other platforms, the various platforms that SMEs use in their daily business, e-commerce platforms, payroll management platforms, payment service providers, to become even deeper partners to their small and medium-sized businesses by providing financing to them. So that's what we did.
All right, and why is it that you chose to solve this problem? Why this specific problem?
Okay, so it's much more than a business mission for us. It just happens so that many of the people on our team come from families that have been involved with small businesses. And that's a strange thing to say when you come from the Baltics, because they were building businesses when the word business or entrepreneurship didn't even exist.
Okay.
So they were creating businesses, so to speak, in the times and places that were very difficult. So for us now to be able to contribute to the growth of the small businesses by providing them access to the capital that when it's not there really restricts their creativity, restricts their growth, and basically restricts the well-being of the families. It's, as I said, it's more than a business mission. It's really personal to many of us. And now, when we have the technologies that we have, when we have the access to the data that we have at our fingertips, I think we can no longer say that assessing creditworthiness of small businesses is difficult.
Right.
It used to be.
Yes.
I'll give you that. It used to be. But now we have new data. We have new technologies. We have analytics capabilities that allow us to boost that essential part of our economy. So that's why.
We absolutely love to hear that, especially anyone that is helping small and medium companies thrive.
Yeah.
We know they're the backbone of any economy, employing up to 90% of all the workforce. So it's really gratifying to hear that part of the story.
It's real people, it's real faces.
Yes.
We meet with our customers, we see them, we chat. We are a startup, we are starting, so we get to meet the merchants that we finance. We get to see them grow exponentially and really, live happier lives.
Indeed. Now, I heard somewhere on the grapevine, I heard that Softloans was recently nominated as the winner for Mastercard's Lighthouse.
Yeah, that was
Tell us about that.
A huge thing for us, winning the Mastercard Lighthouse program. I'll tell you that, probably this was mostly so gratifying because it's not a competition where you are graded on how well you pitch. It's a partnership program. So it was a program where we met potential partners, big banks, and talked to them and pitched the idea to them. And it's these partners that chose the winner. So it wasn't a beauty competition. It was actually a partnership competition, so to speak. And I really love what it says on the diploma that we received. It says that we are partnership ready. So this is our key aim, because we have chosen this model to work through partnerships. Small and medium-sized businesses cannot come to us and get financing. They can only receive financing through the partners that we work with.
Yeah.
So because this is scalable, this can help us go beyond Baltics, beyond Nordics, and that's the aim, to help as many small and medium-sized businesses as possible. So being recognized by Mastercard as partnership ready is it's an Oscar.
Absolutely. It's like a stamp of approval.
Yes,
You're ready to partner.
It is. We're thankful for that.
That's amazing. Now let's talk a little bit about the Baltics.
Yes.
There's something happening here. We can see it, you can feel it, you can hear it in events like this. Tell us from your perspective, what's it like being part of this small region that is producing way above their weight products and services?
Yeah, I don't know what the magic formula is. I think actually, well, I just said magic formula, and I think there's no magic formula. I think what we see today is a result of a continuous work. Maybe in the beginning it wasn't understood. Maybe in the beginning it wasn't showing the fruit and it was questioned. But when we look at what our education system, the universities, the colleges were doing, what the government agencies such as Invest in Lithuania, the regional agencies were doing to attract foreign investors. When the first customer support centers, the Barclays Bank came, that was a big breakthrough. They left and everybody was, upset. But, businesses like that bring in the culture, they train our talent. Yes, they might leave then, but they leave the talent that then is picked up by other startups, other fintech or services companies. So it's all about people. I think we have been very successful at educating young talent, reskilling people into the professions that are needed, and attracting foreign investors that then helped our local companies be, inspired and start growing.
Absolutely, and you can see it here with delegations coming from as far as Singapore, South Korea, the UK.
Yeah.
It's really happening.
Yeah.
Now, it's early in the afternoon of your Baltic Fintech Days. What's been your key takeaway so far?
The key takeaway for me is very personal, and it's it's feeling how close-knit of a community we are. So being able to walk in and to be stopped by people straight away saying hello because you have met somewhere before, or maybe they just saw your picture on LinkedIn.
Right.
But I think that's the beauty of a small country, a small region. We know each other. We have heard of each other. So we are we are one step away from co-creating and collaborating. And everybody knows the person who knows the person.
Right.
So it's, conferences like that, it's about networking.
Indeed.
So that's my biggest value and takeaway.
Absolutely. Well, Egle, thank you so much for sharing that with us, and thank you for stepping here in our studio.
Thanks for having me.